As y'all can see, I am recording on my webcam because my camera is I didn't go get any batteries for it. So sorry. And welcome back to You're Not the Only One. And today I have a topic. I usually get emails, but I didn't get an email today. And this was actually about my sister. My sister, well, one of my sisters. My sister came and she needed to talk to me about this guy that she just met. They're talking, and she said the only hang up that she has is that he has a daughter who is 5. And so she was like that she just really didn't know how to go about it, and as far as dating, because she really just doesn't want to date a guy with kids. And how do I feel about it? So I don't know. Like this, I just don't particularly. It's not a preference for me. I definitely can't say that I would never date someone with children because I just don't know what God has for me and my future plans in my life. However, I know that it's not a preference for me, and I know if I go out, I'm not like I'm looking for a man with kids. Definitely not looking for it, you know. And I think that I would have some sort of a hang up with it. I just feel kind of selfish about it, but I love children. Don't get me wrong. I really, really love children. I love them to death. I used to be a nanny. I used to be a teacher. So children are not the problem. I want 4, you know? So it's the thing about it that I want to be the first one to give him a child, if that makes sense. Like, when me and my man together, I want to be the first to give him his first kid. I want it to be like, oh, this is our first child. I want us to experience parenthood together. And I just don't want it to be any blended trauma. Like, that's the only thing I don't want to happen. And it's just that it's just, I guess, a selfishness. It's just I want to have the honor of giving him his first, not oh, this is my first, his second, this is my first, his third. None of that. I want to be like, oh yeah, this is our first child. You nervous? Well, we're nervous. Da 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 da. And so, you know, and then when I'm having the baby and I'm going through this and I'm feeling that, and he's like, you know, I want us to be scared. Us to be scared together. I want to be like, man, just calm down. You good? You good? Like, I want us to be able to be like scared together and don't know really what's gonna happen. So I just want to experience all that firstness together. And so I think that's the main thing that is the kind of hang up with me. It has really not, like, as far as the drama is concerned, how I feel about that is I think that it's always gonna be something. I think that when a child is like 6, 7, and above, it's going to be drama with the kid. I think that when they're 4 and below, it's going to be drama with the parent. And why I feel that way is I think that once the child begins to know who their mom is and begins to know what role you're about to end up playing in their life, it ends up turning into being this, you not my mama, you not my daddy, you not gonna tell me this, you not gonna tell me that, I'm just gonna go live with my mom. It's gonna be like kind of a disrespect. And this, I'm not saying this is for everybody's children, but this is what I fear because of experiences that I have had. So that's the only reason why I'm saying it. Then I think that when they're 4 and below or 5 and below, they still have that genuine, they love everybody, and it's just like, oh, okay, this is my mom, this is my mom, this is my mom, this is my mom, I love her, I'm with daddy's girlfriend, da da da, daddy's girl. You know, I think that they just kind of have a genuine openness for whatever's happening, and it hasn't really sat in that this is, you know, daddy's not with mommy, this is da 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 da. So, or mommy's not with daddy, whatever the case may be. So, I think if you're going to date someone with kids, try to get them young and so they can grow together, so y'all can grow together as a unit. However, the newer they are, I think then it becomes a problem with the parent because it's like, I don't really particularly want my child around her. You know what I'm saying? This is my baby. I don't want to be around another woman. I think then that kind of plays a factor because it's still kind of that, oh, I wish that we could be together. Like, I wish that it could have still been a family with us because it's still new, you know what I'm saying? It just happened to work out. But I think that as the child gets older, it just reality sets in that we're not just going to be together, and it is what it is. He's going to spend time with her, opposed to trying to come into a child's life when they're like 13, 14, 15 years old, when they've already began to establish who they are, and they're kind of salty, their parents in together, and the attitudes kick in. I think it's just better to get them while they're young. If you're going to date someone with kids, have a good relationship with both sets of parents and the child, and y'all don't make this a complicated situation, so that the child grows up knowing that it's no animosity. As always, definitely, leave your comments below, leave your video responses below, and try to help my sister out. And as always, blow kisses to heaven, mwah, blow kisses to yourself, mwah, and no matter what you're going through, I promise you're not the only one. See you later.